YouTube, it's Rico, man. I'm back with another video, man. Y'all see what we got going on. We got that Boston Celtics versus Miami game 1 Eastern Conference Finals game highlights. Now, man, yesterday was nothing short of what I expected, man. Boston had a double-digit lead, but ultimately Miami just grinded them down to whatever they could, tied the game back up to go in overtime, and then the rest was history, man. Jason Tatum got his shot blocked at the rim by BMERico, and sorry if I mispronounced his last name wrong, but it's all of what I've been saying, man. Miami got the pieces to throw at everybody you can put on the court from Boston. It's just that simple. They got answers for everybody this series, so this series is going to be entertaining. I got Miami in 6 if they continue to do what they do. But if Boston continue to do what they do but not fought at the end like how they did first game, then I got Boston winning in 7. But it is what it is, though. We're going to get into this series. Nothing but great offense and defense, and Miami just pulled out that dub, man, at the end. They just have what it takes. We're going to see how Boston bounced back game 2. Good three. And he had another great game yesterday, too. No cap. Good fake and a 3 again. Philly. Oh, that was a 2. Oh, Miami came out swinging. Good 3. Good step back. You gotta feed the big man, reward him after a great defensive play, man. You gotta reward him. Good 3. Hey, hitting on 3s early though, no cap. Going crazy. Good ball movement. Good 3. Got to live with the results because he had a hand in his face on that one. Ooh, good pass.
If you're dribbling with a purpose to get by, that's fine. Otherwise, move it. With the floater in the paint.
Hey, I'm going to say this, and I know everybody can agree with me. Dragic, had he been in Miami when LeBron was there, and y'all know the rest of the big 3 there, he ultimately would have did way better job than Mario Chalmers. It is what it is. Chalmers has some great games, but he's not on Dragic level. Dragic is the best point guard Miami has had since the Miami Heat Big 3. The best point guard. No questions asked, hands down. Dragic is that type of point guard that Miami needed. They needed a point guard that could score and also play make. Chalmers was decent for what he did, but he just was not the best point guard available at the time for Miami. He just wasn't. Even Norris Cole at a point, because I remember I said this a while ago at an older Miami Heat, I think they first series or second series. It was one of those series. I remember I said this. Norris Cole was even better than Mario Chalmers. Norris Cole, the thing is, Norris Cole, though, was just inconsistent. Mario Chalmers, they're both inconsistent, but Norris Cole had more game. Like, he was able to low-key give you more buckets when needed. Like, on certain occasions, he would step up way better than Mario Chalmers would step up. But Mario Chalmers, the reason why he had the games he had, too, is y'all already know because of LeBron, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh being there. But Dragic, clearly, he don't have nobody like a LeBron. He don't have nobody like a Dwayne Wade. And he just out there balling. That's the type of point guard Miami needed to make that big 3 more successful, more than they lost. But it is what it is. People ain't trying to hear that, though. I'm the only one that's going to call out the facts for what it is.
That goes way off and rebounded by the Celtics. And another
Good layup and one play. Good ball movement, good ball movement. They had left somebody open. They didn't realize it. Make it capitalize. Man, Dragic is working for sure. He got the inside and outside game hands down. And definitely better than Mario Chalmers, man. Y'all can't tell me he ain't better. He was even better than Mario Chalmers around those years. Y'all remember when he was the Phoenix Suns? After that Steve Nash era and a Stoudemire era, he was the best point guard for Phoenix at the time after Steve Nash. Good take, good take. Good three. And this is my last thing really talking about that too. I think Miami ended up getting Dragic too after like a year or two after LeBron left. But man, I swear if he would have been there before that, man. Good ball movement. And Crowder, you gotta give him his props. And I just realized this is the team he used to play for a few years ago. That's crazy. It's crazy how everything come full circle. The team he ended up getting traded from went to the Cavs, went to Utah for a year, to Miami now, just to meet back up in the playoffs against the same team he went to the playoffs with for a few years out of his career. That's crazy. But, man, he definitely has developed even more since his time in Boston. He's more consistent with his shooting, and his defense is always still there because he was also a big defender at the time for Boston back when he was there. But, man, shout out to him for continuing to play the best of his best. But I remember, too, I think it was his mother or grandmother that died. No, I think it was his mother. If I'm not mistaken, comment down below who was it that passed last year. Because I remember when he got traded to the Cavs, and then before he got traded to Utah, his one of his family members had died. I believe, like I said, it was his grandmother or mother. So comment down below for sure which one it was. But yeah, man, I know he balling hard now, man. Shout out to him. Salute. Miami's 12 of 16 here in the second quarter. Butler, Adebayo, free throw line jumper. Good shot, good shot. Ball movement, man. That ball movement. Yeah, Smart on one. He feel it. He on one. I forgot how many points he finished with yesterday. Good three, good three. Marcus Smart switched on to him. They got a mismatch there. Dragic with a nice show and go and layup. And he quick with the rock too. That's crazy. Man, Dragic definitely an underrated point guard for sure. Good three, good three. Ooh wee. And I remember the last game I reacted to was the game that they closed out the Toronto Raptors. I said this. Y'all can't lie. Marcus Smart playing like how Rondo playing. They'll have decent regular seasons, but when come playoff time, it's like their game is boosted. It's like their shooting, everything just increases coming playoffs time. Because the whole playoffs, Marcus Smart been balling. And I can't even lie. And everybody know Marcus Smart ain't the best of the best in the regular season, but right now you can't deny the facts that in the playoffs this year he's just been balling out of his mind. It's just that simple, man. Imagine if he was doing this more consistently from regular season and playoffs. That Boston team definitely is something dangerous. And it's crazy. Boston always had 3 to 4 guys that's just good at what they do and making that team known to be good. Like, I don't know what it is, but over time, like, they had the 80s Boston, 90s, they kind of grew old, fell off. 2000s came back with Rondo, KG, Paul Pierce, Ray Allen back in what because they had to trade for KG and then they had to trade I believe for Ray Allen, or Ray Allen came as a free agent, and then they drafted Rondo, but now they got Jaylen Brown, Kemba Walker, Smart, Tatum. It's like they always having 2 to 4 great players on one team. I'm not saying great as in all time. I'm saying just great for the year, like pretty much is what I'm saying. But other than that, let's get back to the video because that's surprising. Boston doesn't stay consistent with making sure they keep talent on that team year round. Ooh, good block. Yeah, this game, they definitely was going at it, man. Good and one. Good fade. Well, side step, whatever you want to call it. Hero, man. That boy is something special, too, man. That's crazy. That 3 ball, man, they hitting on all cylinders too. You would think Boston would run away with this game, but Miami just did not give up. All these 3s they didn't hit, then Miami was just not giving up at all, man. Good shot, good shot. Ooh, good deep 3. Robinson, man, definitely a great shooter from Miami, man. He's definitely been making big plays for them throughout the year. Good take, good take. Dragic just got that confidence out the world right now. Good shot. Good defense, good fast break. Good play, good play. Oh, the line talking to die, y'all. Hold on. Good dunk. Good 3. That ball movement, man. I've seen a lot of teams have a lot of great ball movement out here, man. Shout out to the Spurs. The Spurs been doing that for years, and it seems like a lot of teams trying to adapt to that now too, making all the passes that they need to make the best play possible. And that's the thing about Miami. Like I said, man, they got so many pieces for Boston. They literally got every answer that Boston has for them. It's just that simple. Hero is a 1-year player, bro. And he's out here just balling like he's been here before. He's out here balling like he's been in the league for years and a vet at it. And that's the type of guys you need. You need guys like that that's just coming in first year, not even 2 to 3 years under his belt in the NBA, just balling like they've been in that situation before, man. That's the type of guys any team needs, for sure. And they just chipping out the way at the lead. And they came back within 1 minute from down 5. Woo! Only if it was just up a little bit more, that probably would have fell in money, man. I know that he was sick when that shot did not go in. And they blew a 5-point lead with a minute left of the game. Good shot, good shot. That defense, Miami, man. I know it make them players tired, man, because it's making them work harder than they had to usually. Good 3, good 3. Good take and 1. Ooh wee. Ain't nothing like a dunk attempt getting blocked by a rim protector or just in general, because them blocks is just something crucial. Like a dunk block, bro, That's the one of the most disrespectful blocks you could get in the game right there. Not only was that person try to poster you, but you turned it against them and just smacked they shit. Took it. Hey, nope, none of that. He said, ain't none of that. Woo! Oh, nah, this game, oh, man. And he still, even though he failed, had enough time to shoot it. Come up off the ground and still had enough time to shoot it. What if that shot would have went in, man? We gotta rewatch that real quick, man. That is just a crazy play right there. Only if that mug would have went in, boy. Falls. Still got enough time to shoot. And still, just by a little bit, failed to go in. It's like he had 2 attempts that almost went in, but y'all already know it almost doesn't count. It doesn't matter. But it is what it is. They just gonna have to bounce back game 2 and try not to lose any leads like they did in game 1. Because Miami was just, every time Boston went on a big scoring run or whatever, Miami just found a way to answer and come back for it. So it is what it is. Shout out to them for having a great game as well yesterday. And we're going to see how they bounce back game 2. But if you enjoyed this video like I did, leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're brand new. I'm going to see y'all later on. Peace.